All right, so here is the last problem, and we always need to throw a word problem in there because when it comes to our final exams, it's not going to be, oh, just graph and that's it. They actually are going to either have a graph up there and you're going to figure out what the function is, or you got to go backwards or something, or they'll give you a problem like this and you have to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to give you this problem here, and I want you to go and stop the video. I'm going to write it all down, and then we're going to go ahead and work through everything. All right, so as you look at this, we're talking about temperatures. So this table shows the average monthly sea temperature, the capital T, in degrees Celsius for a certain location. The time T is measured in months with T equaling 1, representing January 1. So here, this is January. It means this is February. This is March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And how do we know that? Because it's the average monthly sea temperatures. So this is if this is January 1, like it says right here, that's January 1. That means this is February 1. This is March 1. This is April 1, May 1, June 1, so on and so forth, all the way to December 1st. All right, so that's that part. Now, with all this wonderful table here, using the graphing calculator to write, write the sign model that tells T as a function of, capital T as a function of little t. All right, so here, we're going to go back to our regression stuff. Yay! So glad we learned that early on. Regression. So that's what we're going to do right now. So here, we're going to come into our regression calculator, and we're going to hit, again, stat there, and number 1, because remember we had that paper that talked about all the how the keystrokes to put all that in. Hopefully you still have that. I hope you do, but if not, it's still on Google Classroom, so you can go on Google Classrooms and get those off. All right, so here, all the things in the lowercase t is going to go into L1. All the things in the capital T are going to go into L2. So we're going to put those in now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so then L2, we go ahead and put the numbers in of 16, 15.3, 14.2, 13.4, 12.5, 11.4, 11.0, or just 11, 11.3, 12.1, 13, 14.2, 15.3. All right, so we put all those numbers in, and again, check it to make sure that it's the numbers that you wanted, that you need, because if not, it's going to throw everything off, and we don't need to be thrown off. Everybody always says math is hard enough as it is, so don't need to be thrown off. So check yourself, make sure everything's in place, make sure you have everything like you need to. Okay, so we have that. So now let's go ahead and go into creating that equation, and we're looking at a sine equation. So here we're going to hit stat again. Now that we have the numbers in, hit stat, go to the right again, and this time we're going to go to sine reg. That's sine reg. And we're going to hit enter. And let's keep it at 3 iterations, and you'll see what that means in a few minutes. Here, the period, we don't really have that yet. Actually, no, the period we know is 12. We're going to store the regression equation in y1. So vars to the right, 1, 1, and calculate it. And it gives us this wonderful equation here. And if you look at it, it still has the A in front, it has the B in the, that's numeric K. We have C there, and then D, which is numeric H. So all of that's there. So all we have to do is make an equation from that using these points here, using these letters. This is one of the reasons why we did this earlier on. So let's write the equation that comes here. So I'm going to write out what the original with the letters in. I'm just doing that just to do it. Alright, and then now let's go ahead and put the numbers in. I'm going to round again 3 decimal places. 3. Yeah, that's good. Keep the X. The C is 1.388 plus 13.586. Alright, so that is our sign equation that we made from the data there. So not bad. That's not hard at all. Alright, so in the next video, we're going to answer the last part. And that last part is, now find the cosine model for that data. So in the next video, we're going to find that part.